as you guys can see, this is a bit of a different type of setup. I just have my little tea here. And as you saw from the unboxing a little bit ago, for a little bit of unboxing, talking about the MacBook Air. Now, this is my very first MacBook that I've ever purchased with my own money. Every MacBook that I've had up until this point has been for work. They have given me that laptop in order to use for my job. And that still remains to the day, but this is my own personal one. I figured the MacBook Air was a pretty good place to start. I did want the bigger M1 Pros, but they are all sold out everywhere around me. This was available, and yeah, so I'm just gonna take this and play around with it a little bit. The goal here is actually for this kind of setup that you guys see here. This is gonna be the main system that I'm gonna be using to kind of power that. So the goal is to have like a cam link hooked up to this, bring in my audio and my video, and be able to make videos pretty quickly from this table by just turning on the camera, hitting the record in the OBS software via the MacBook Air, and be able to do my recordings and all that kind of stuff. And I can head back over to my Patience, my Windows system, get it edited and get it up into YouTube. So that is the goal. I've been working steadily, diligently, that is the word, on this in order to bring all these setups together, have my NAS as my main place where I store all of that footage, and be able to edit from anywhere in the office, straight from the NAS on whether it be the MacBook Air here or my Windows PC back there, and everything just kind of flows, right? That's always the point, to be able to make videos as quickly as possible without too much headaches, too much setup time, and all that kind of stuff. I'm still working on that. It would definitely be better if I had a second camera, much like my Sony a7 III, have another one over there on that setup, so I wouldn't have to pop it off and put it over here like I do right now, where I'm always moving this one camera back and forth. So I'm still working on it, but we are getting there. As far as the MacBook Air is concerned, it's a pretty neat little system. For something so thin and light, there's just a lot of power in this setup. For instance, the keyboard is very nice. The actual touchpad here, huge, good to go. You'll find so many videos on this thing telling you how strong it is, especially if you know you add a dongle that suits you to get whatever you want. Because if there's one negative about this, it is the dongle life. It is the fact that there's only two USB-C ports on the side here. That might change going into the new year because people are talking about the M2 MacBooks that are coming out, and there might be an M2 version of the MacBook Air that will maybe have some more ports. One can hope, fingers crossed and all that. My current setup is a 512 gig with 8 gigs of memory, not the 16 gig version, again, out of stock everywhere around me. And I didn't feel like waiting for a shipment of any kind. So I went and picked up what was available. And it was only 512 or 256 with 8 gigs of memory that is available around my area. So that is what we got. Eventually, you guys will see a lot more of this setup as we go forward into the new year. This will slowly become my main look, where you guys can actually see my actual office as my background. Is a lot more interesting than my last several videos where I'm just sitting there at the PC and you just see my good man Sephiroth right here beside me, my Sephiroth poster behind me. I think this will be more fitting for the channel. So I hope you guys don't mind. I don't like doing like announcement videos and things like that. I prefer to always have a video that is a review or a quick look of some kind, because that's what I like to see myself. I don't much care to just have simple announcement videos. But you could take this as a bit of an announcement video, a bit of a look at my setup, a bit of a look at my office as I'm building out and where I am right now. All right, see you guys in another video. Have a good one. Bye. Hey, is there anything else you guys want to see with the MacBook Air? If so, let me know down in the comments below.